see lightning a few seconds. But Rob Chappell says every 10 seconds you hear thunder. After lightning, and then 10 seconds later, thunder. Rob Chappell is just like Howard Chapel, a ventriloquist and do magic tricks. They're not related, but it's interesting. Their name is Chappell at the end. Rob Chappell, Howard Chappell. Brother Earl, he's a ventriloquist too, and a preacher, and a candy man. Gives out Tootsie Rolls and peppermint candy. He had his dummy Seth. Seth standing for something. Christ something. I can't remember. Seth. I'd have to look it up. He's been in a Christian movie before, and even the biography of his life, someone played as him, and a lady played as his wife in a movie biography about herself, Who I Am. And he's wrote a lot of books, just like Dr. Yahoo does. One book we got is about a biography of himself. It was about his life a long time ago, about him in the war, and Mr. Larry was in the war too. Mr. Larry at our church. But anyway, Brother Rose was in wartime, and at the time God told him to, once he got saved, he wanted to get a Baptist church going. And he did a lot of Baptist churches. And then he became a member of Good News. That's so cool how all that worked out. But the book says, the title of his biography is Too White for Blacks, Too Blacks for Whites. That was a long time ago though. Things have changed. Anyway, he opened up a lot of Baptist churches, planting black Baptist churches around the world. A lot of people get saved and they become Christians, and they go to Christian schools, and then they go to have their own Baptist churches, planting black churches around the world. Jerry Pageant was was a children's worker at our church, and the bus fixing buses. They coined him Mr. Fix-It because he fixed the buses up. And Gerald Pageant took over Emilius Baptist Church. That's the one that Pastor between with Brother Earl, James Earl, used to be the pastor there. And then Jerry Pageant took over the church, and then Dave Morose, assistant pastor, said, "Hey, Roy, huh? Uh, you take over the children's church." I what? And then all of a sudden, he enjoyed it. He didn't know he would, and he was there for the longest time. And then just recently, he retired. And then Jason and Hannah Smith, I guess it's either their grandma or their mom or whatever. Anyway, Sherry Smith took over their children's church. He handed the reins over to her. Well, it stopped raining, yeah. And Jason and Hannah took over the workers, youth working, Mark and Patty Taylor. That's cool. They're doing a good job. The teens, and Jason Smith and Gerald, and can't think of the other guy's name. Anyway, one of the teenagers is being a chaperone for the other team, boys and girls. Vancouver, British Columbia for I think Mr. Getty's church, Vacation Bible School, and helping out and stuff. They took one flight there, and they'll take one flight back today sometime. Probably when they get back, maybe it won't be so thundering and lightning. But if it is, then when they get it to the airport over here today, they'll be in the storm. But God will protect them and everybody on that plane. Well, the rain stopped, but it could easily start up again. It's 4:33 in the morning, a.m., July 1st, 2024. I need to tell Tommy that this clock does not work. It was working and it didn't work. I just like he hands me these ink pens, and Jeff Wimley said, "Bill, I'm not going to use any of your pens." Why? Because the ones that Tommy give you, I go to write, they don't work. And then Tommy laughs like the Joker. Very funny, Tommy.